We got the best rookie quarterbacks in NFL history and where they ended up. Shout out to the gridiron for this video. Off top of the head, where we gonna go? We're gonna say at least within the last like decade or so. Jaden Daniels, obviously, amazing rookie season. CJ Stroud, if he didn't miss those 2 games that he missed, he was in the MVP conversation. His rookie season. I don't know if that'll be mentioned here. Cam Newton had an amazing rookie season. Andrew Luck had a really good rookie season. RG3 at that point in time was arguably one of the best rookie seasons ever. I think looking back, Big Ben, he had a great. I think he made it to Super Bowl his rookie year. Now he might have got carried by that defense, but we'll see. We'll see what he talks about here. But I guess pre-video, y'all drop some quarterbacks in the comment section that y'all feel like at least that you've seen in your lifetime that had the best rookie season that you ever seen.
Jaden Daniels is the best rookie quarterback we've ever seen. But is that really true, or just recency bias?
Hey, let's jump into it. Is it recency bias? Are we just going off a recent memory? If we look at the numbers as far as completion percentage, Jaden is arguably, if I'm not mistaken, I'll actually let's say it. I think he's the most accurate rookie quarterback ever. I could be wrong, but I think he is. I don't know how many passing yards he had. Rushing yards. Did he have the most rushing yards for a rookie quarterback? He's like 800, something like that.
3rd down and 7. This one is launched from McLaurin. He's got it!
Most QBs who get thrust in to lead the offense their first year do okay or not well at all. Occasionally, you find a rookie who puts the league on notice. But does that mean they go on to have great careers? And is Daniels really the best we have ever seen?
Let's see. Dive into it, gridiron.
Most rookies get to ease into their role. Jaden Daniels was thrown into the fire. But when you have nerves of steel, the heat doesn't faze you. Daniels didn't just outperform rookies, his numbers eclipsed those of seasoned vets.
Now, I'm going to keep this a buck. Jaden is 23, 24, if I'm not mistaken. I do think waiting to come out of college, whether he needed to stay back to raise his draft stock or not, I'm not even worried about that. But I do think waiting to come out helps mature a young man. You know what I mean? Because now he has buddies that are in the NFL, like he had with Brandon Ayuk and other players that were already in the NFL that he had played with previously. So you can't really little bro him once he gets to the NFL because he's the same age as some of these guys. And as far as maturity goes, he's going to be just as mature as some of these guys. I seen a thing. I think him and Jalen Hurts are the same age. No, it's not Jalen Hurts. Who was it? Was it Jalen Hurts? Nah, it's not Hurts. It's not Hurts. Him and somebody are the same age. But again, I do think stand behind working on your game, improving yourself to the best that you can be so that you are ready for the NFL once that time comes. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I think it is beneficial. And I think he was a beneficiary of that, whether he stayed behind to raise his draft stock or not. Everything worked out pretty fine.
And in the 2024 season, he had a 69% completion rate, 6th best in the league. Easy to do throwing screens and slants, right? But his 7.4 yards per attempt was 14th highest. Clearly, he wasn't just checking it down.
Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line. And the ball is caught! Caught! It's a miracle!
His passer rating of 100.1 was 11th best in the league, but this was also the 4th best rating a rookie has ever had. He was in the top 5 of multiple other categories along with the other legendary rookies. But the biggest difference is how far they took their teams in the playoffs, in terms of multiple other categories along with the other.
Oh, Herbert, man. I was wondering who this was right here. I didn't see. Dak had an amazing rookie season. I forgot about Dak rookie season. He came in, and another guy, I don't know if Dak came out his senior year or junior year, but he came into the NFL with a pro vibe. Like, Dak came in like just, again, it was very mature vibe that he came into the league with, bro. He still carries himself that way now. Russ, I don't know about Russ, to be honest. I don't know how old he was when he came out. I think Cam was a senior, if I'm not mistaken. I believe Cam was a senior as well. And I don't know about Herbo, but he was a beast.
Other legendary rookies, but the biggest difference is how far they took their teams in the playoffs. In terms of passer rating, Daniels was actually not the best rookie Washington ever had. Robert Griffin III
RG3
had a rating of 102.4 his first year in 2012, the second best of any rookie ever. Like Daniels, he was
said at the beginning of the video
overall by the team. Like Daniels, he won the Heisman his last year before the pros. So many similarities between the two, with RG3 having the better passer rating. So was he not better overall? The start to RG3's career could be described as nearly perfect.
Robert Griffin III, 6 for 6 on the Redskins' first possession. He fires downfield. He's now 7 for 7.
Just think, bro, if RG3 would have stayed healthy, he could be playing in the league right now. Aaron Rodgers still in the league.
RG3 had 20 touchdowns,
Joe Flacco's still in the league.
Daniels threw 25 TDs with 9 picks. RG3 threw 213.3 yards per game to Daniels' 209.9. RG3 was a dual threat too, rushing for 54.3 yards per game and 7 touchdowns, while Daniels rushed for 52.4 and 6 touchdowns. It's all so close. Rookie RG3's team went 9-6, winning the division. Daniel's squad went 12-5, a wild card team, but RG3 injured his LCL in December of that season, and when it came playoff time, he wound up injuring his ACL. His team lost their first playoff game, and unfortunately, RG3 never saw a starting role in the playoffs again. He dealt with a few more injuries, and his next 2 years in Washington, he went 3-10 and 2-5 in his starts. After a year off, he went 1-4 in 5 starts with Cleveland in 2016. Then another year off in 2017 before serving as a backup to Lamar Jackson from 2018 to 2020. His career had a great start, but was quickly torn apart by injury and bad luck. It seems like he has settled into his current role commentating on college and NFL games. Back to those 2012 playoffs. The team RG3 lost to was Seattle, led by a stellar defense and another rookie quarterback, Russell Wilson. Including RG3, 4 total quarterbacks were picked in the first round of that draft. Russell Wilson wasn't any of them.
Who's 17? Who's this? I know this is Brandon Whedon. I'm not sure who this is.
Wilson wasn't any of them. One quarterback went in the second round by the name of Brock Osweiler.
Finally,
Russell Wilson was selected in the third round.
He was supposed to be a guy
overall.
Sure.
Wilson was the starter immediately, but with the #1 scoring defense, he was fine doing less. Still, when needed, he delivered.
I've said this before. Russ was not expected to be the starter. For some people who do or don't know. If y'all watch me decent enough or in the streams, y'all know. I don't know why this Russ thing comes up pretty often. I have no clue. But Russ was not supposed to be the starter. Matt Flynn, who they signed in the offseason, they paid a bunch of money to, was supposed to be the starter. And I guess Russ beat him out in preseason. And Matt was just a high-paid backup.
Another dual-threat quarterback, rushing for 30.6 yards per game and throwing for 194.9 yards per game. His passer rating for the season was 100, 5th best for a rookie QB ever.
Again, a bootleg. Step and fire. Wilson, separation, touchdown Rice.
Wilson was a scrambling man, delivering strikes on the run. And after the rain, the most common thing to fall from the Seattle sky was the Wilson Moonball. Another important metric to use along with passer rating is the approximate value, or AV. The AV puts a single number value on a player's season. For quarterbacks, it takes into account the per-drive success of the offense and their share of the success in each of those drives. Wilson had the 4th highest AV for a rookie quarterback, 16, while RG3 had the 3rd highest with 18. But it was Wilson who saw the early postseason success, winning the wild card round and only losing to the 1-seed Falcons 30-28 in the divisional
boys had
round.
a defense,
Wilson had a solid career with the Seahawks, winning the Super Bowl the very next season. In his first 9 years in Seattle, Wilson had winning seasons. From there, 2021, he saw his first
Russell was
losing
nice, though. I
season
can't
with the
discredit
team.
him like that.
Then a tough couple of seasons in Denver before becoming part of the quarterback duo in Pittsburgh. All in all, Russell had a great career, and his rookie
Time
season
flies.
will always be remembered as one of the best. Fast forward to 2016, an even less likely rookie quarterback blew up. There's even one metric he hit that might have you thinking it was the best rookie QB season ever. Tony Romo had been leading the Cowboys for around a decade, and the team had some good years. But when a preseason back injury sidelined him, their rookie had to step up. He was drafted in the 4th round, 135th overall. Dak Prescott had a decent situation he was getting into, but it wasn't all luck. Dak showed out. 23 touchdowns, only 4 picks, and a 67.8% completion percentage. In terms of the approximate value, Dak was 5th best for a rookie at 15. But the metric that no rookie has touched, his passer rating was 104.9, the best ever for a first-season QB. It wasn't just individual success.
I think he had like a completion streak as well that it was almost better than the all-time. I think Tom Brady has the most completions in a row. I think he was like on verge of competing for that. I don't know, or something like. There was some really good record that he was competing for.
Dak and his 5th best scoring offense, along with the 5th best scoring defense, led the Cowboys to a 13-3 record and earned a bye in the playoffs. They did lose to the Packers in the divisional round, but it was still one of the best seasons a rookie ever had. Dak has been a centerpiece of the Cowboys' offense since then, leading them to many winning seasons and playoff appearances, though some changes might be coming with the team's terrible 2024 performance. Overall, Dak's been solid in Dallas. Fans in another Texas city are hoping the same will be said about C.J. Stroud. It's still early in his career, but that first season in Houston, Stroud accomplished a feat only Brady and Montana ever have. Not just as rookies, but in their entire careers. The Texans had gone 3-13-1 in 2022, earning the 2nd overall pick, which they used to draft the Ohio State phenom. People didn't expect much of the lowly Texans.
He was legit in the MVP conversation, bro.
And won the AFC South for the first time in 4
those 2
years.
games,
Stroud's
he had a
rating of 14
easy
was
chance
just
to get
behind Dak's, and his passer rating of 100.8 is the 3rd best for a rookie. But forget about the rookies. This youngin' joined the Immortals his first season. Only 3 times has a quarterback led the league in both passing yards per game and touchdown to interception ratio. Tom Brady, Joe Montana, and then rookie C.J. Stroud with 273.9 yards per game and a touchdown interception ratio of 4.6. Only 5 rookies have thrown for at least 4,000 yards. Jameis Winston, Cam Newton, Andrew Luck, Justin Herbert, and the 5th is the only one of the bunch to also win a playoff game, C.J. Stroud. That's right. After leading his team to the playoffs, Stroud also led them to a victory over the Browns.
He's in a class of his own, honestly, Sam. This is unprecedented, I think.
They lost to the Ravens in the divisional round, but Stroud has the Texans way ahead of schedule. They made the playoffs again his 2nd year, winning in the wild card round before losing in the divisional round once more. H-Town is hoping Stroud stays on his trajectory so he can lead them further into the playoffs for years to come. That brings us back to Jayden Daniels. Let's compare his rookie season to the rest statistically. The 5 best rookie passer ratings go as follows: Russell Wilson, Jayden Daniels, C.J. Stroud, RG3, and Dak Prescott. Jayden Daniels did that while also setting the rookie records for rushing yards and completion percentage. In terms of the approximate value, the 5 best rookies are Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson, RG3, Cam Newton, and Jayden Daniels.
Approximate value. Did he break down how do you figure out this score? Was that broken down in this video? That's pretty tough though.
Honorable mention to Cam, who almost made our list. Unfortunately, his rookie team wound up 6-10, but he was a beast. His AV was 19, right below Daniels' 20. To give perspective on just how high that number is, it was tied for 2nd best in the league this year. with Josh Allen. Lamar Jackson had the highest at 21. Tom Brady has only hit 20 or higher twice in his career, earning 23 in the undefeated 2007 season. Peyton Manning also only got 20 or more twice, but that doesn't even include the year he broke the passing touchdown record, achieving 19 that season. The highest AV for a quarterback ever was 25 by Lamar Jackson in his first MVP season in 2019. The highest for any position was 26 by LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 when he broke the rushing touchdown record. Most rookies are trying to get a handle on professional football. This rookie is competing with legends.
He's gotten the whole Washington, D.C., the DMV area outside of Baltimore. Yeah. He got everybody believing.
But when we look back on the other 4 best rookie seasons, none of them ever made it past the divisional round. Daniels beat the Bucs on the road in the wildcard round, and waiting for him in the divisional round was who? The seemingly unstoppable 1-seed Detroit Lions.
Yeah, them beating the Lions was crazy.
Daniels led his team to pull off the upset. He lost in the NFC Championship game to the Eagles, but it was the veterans on his team who led him down that game. Daniels averaged 274 passing yards in the playoffs, second best among all quarterbacks. No rookie QB has ever made the Super Bowl, but Daniels is one of only 6 to ever make a championship game. The other 5 are Sean King with the 99 Bucs, who took over for the injured Trent Dilfer, Ben Roethlisberger with the 04 Steelers, Joe Flacco with the 08 Ravens, Mark Sanchez with the 09 Jets, and Brock Purdy with the 22 Niners. What did those 5 rookies have in common? They all had top 3 scoring defenses. Jaden Daniels' defense ranked 18th. The kid has produced in ways no other rookies have before, and he did it with a lot less. Washington was 4-13 in 2023. Projected to finish with a similar record for the 2024 season. Instead, the Commanders were one of the last 4 teams left standing in the playoffs. Daniels has put the entire city on his back, and the weight hasn't been too much for his small frame. Now everyone wants to see what he can do as the team builds around him. Thanks for watching. If you liked our video, be sure to subscribe and check out our other videos on the screen.
So, the conclusion that has been came to is Jaden Daniels is the best rookie quarterback ever so far. Now the next question is, will he be the best quarterback ever? To be continued. I think, again, like I said, I think as far as like maturity goes, him staying later in college, I do think that helped. Brought him into the NFL with a polished game. And a lot of people didn't think that his game would translate. It's hard to expect a dual threat quarterback's game to translate, especially at the level that he played at in college. Them numbers were insane, bro. The year he won a Heisman, that was crazy numbers. To think that would translate was just, this is the maybe not. It's a rookie. You don't know for sure. But I'm curious how the rest of his career will go, like how will the NFL is in a crazy spot, bro. It's too many good quarterbacks. He potentially could be. Now, it's too many quarterbacks in the AFC. The NFC has a lot of good quarterbacks too, but he potentially could be the best quarterback in the NFC, potentially within, by next year, actually, if possible. I mean, I think he got a little bit of competition. I think the AFC's competition is a little more crazier, but it could be like a LeBron thing, like how LeBron was in the East and all the competition was in the West. And, it was competition in the East, but he was just better than everybody else. That's it, So everybody else in the West is just, they're the real competition. They just knocking each other off. So he's making it to the big game consistently, but I can't even talk like that because football is so different. Football is totally different. But, yeah, man, we'll see what the future holds for Jaden Daniels. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Hit that like button. Please subscribe. Stay tuned. Stay blessed.